Hi, everybody. It's Kelly and Heather with Real Conversations with Kelly. And I feel like we really need to talk about something this week that nobody really wants to say out loud. Midlife can feel really hard.
Thank you for saying it because let's call it what it is.
Oh,
Sometimes it just sucks. You hit 50 and you don't look the same. I don't feel the same. And somehow nobody has ever warned us that this part was coming. Well, maybe they did. I can remember adults going, you just wait. You just wait. It's such a big saying, especially for guys. Guys who have tons of testosterone when they're younger and their older counterparts are going, you just wait. Go ahead and eat those donuts right now. Go ahead and eat that pizza right now. So maybe they have warned us and we all just sat there and went, yeah, 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 yeah. But oh my gosh, here it is. And I'll be the first to admit it. It sucks. It just does.
and it's not even the physical part of it. Although that is a little part of it, but it's not all physical. It's like something deeper has shifted like inside of us.
Mm-hmm.
And you just don't quite feel like the version of yourself that you used to be. But you're almost not totally sure who you are right now.
Right. I didn't have a big issue turning 30. I didn't have too much of an issue turning 40, but man, 50 was hard for me. It was just something that I felt exactly like that. I wasn't quite totally sure who I was anymore, or I just felt different. And sometimes I would look back and do the whole, gosh, if I was just in my 20s again or my 30s when I felt way more confident. And I thought, ooh, if I could just do that, what would be the age that you would go back to? Just out of curiosity. Like when
My
did you feel the
40s.
best? Yours
My
was your 40s?
40s. Hmm.
What was so great about 40s for you?
My business was really good. Uh, I was running. I would get those endorphins going. I had lost the weight naturally just by running. My body was toned. I felt good. My skin looked good. It's like physically, yes, I felt good, but I felt good inside.
Right.
I felt that joy,
Yeah.
not a happiness, a joy.
Yeah, and that is a difference. That is different. Happiness is something that is fleeting. Joy is
Yeah.
something is that can be felt even in the midst of things that are going on. But I am, yeah, same for my 30s. That's when I felt the best within myself, where I felt like I looked the best and felt the best. I was at my strongest. I really loved what I was doing. I just sometimes wish that I could go back. But then at the same time, and I've been thinking about this a lot. Maybe it's just not about being lost that I'd
Hmm.
rather go back.
So say more about that because I
Well,
think that's where everything starts to shift.
yeah, I think we've been taught to look at midlife for the most of us as if something is ending. So many things end. Your career ends, relationships end, so many endings. But what if it's not an ending? What if it is an opening? So maybe that's how we need to look at it in such a different way. I mean, let's face it. As I mentioned, the careers are different. In fact, I don't know about you. Well, you've stuck with the pretty much same career. I have, I guess, maybe so I've done too. But so many people, they have different careers. They've maybe had four or five since in their 20s and 30s. Kids are grown, friendships have changed, maybe even cities have changed. And that's where I'm seeing it more and more, where you just have to sit with yourself and you wonder, with all of these things that are changing, who am I?
Question, who am I? That really goes really deep because it's uncomfortable. I felt my body go, ooh, what? Because it's also kind of everything.
Right, right. I agree. It is everything. And I think it's a question that not many of us are really digging deep down to ask. We're stuck in the middle of our depression or our lack of motivation. We're feeling sorry for ourselves, or we just don't get what's going on. I don't know why I don't want to go for a walk. I don't know why I don't want to clean out the garage. I don't know why I don't want to see my friends anymore. I don't know why. That's the question we need to be asking. I was it's interesting, I was watching a baking championship show because my daughter and I, we love to watch all these, spring baking championship. And there's a group of 20 bakers that are experts and win all kinds of awards. And out of the 20, there's two of them that are our age, maybe even a little older. And one of the guys was being critiqued, and he said something really interesting. He got some not so great feedback from the judges, and it really hurt him. And he had tears in his eyes. And he looked over at his younger fellow contestant and he says, the reason why it hurts so much is because I have spent a lifetime already making mistakes, learning, growing, achieving. And here I am, I'm being told that I haven't, that there was something wrong. And I don't think I have a lot of time left to be able to make more changes. He looked at the guy sitting next to him and said, "But you have all the time in the world left. You're just starting that road. So you have a whole hill to climb. I don't have that." And dang, that really stood out to me that he was limiting himself because he'd reached a certain age where he thought, that's it. That's all I've got for me. And if this judge doesn't seem I'm good enough, well, maybe I'm just not because I don't have any place else to go above that. That was that was huge. That was huge. And there was so much honesty and truth in that and what he said, but I beg to differ because literally nothing changes unless I, you, they, we all change. Nothing.
Right. And I think a lot of women are there right now.
I would
And
agree.
I mean, really, they know that they feel something off, and they know that they have outgrown something,
Mhm.
just don't know what it is. And they're not taking that first step.
Would you say the first step is literally, you got to ask that question? Who am I right here, right now? Because they know they've outgrown something. You got to ask your question. That's got to be the question to ask before you can take a step, before you even know what that step is.
Oh, that feels so real. It just hits
Hmm.
because it's literally all on you to change. And it's available for you.
That's a great part.
It's available. And that's both empowering and a little uncomfortable
Mhm.
because you can't blame your circumstances anymore.
Exactly. You can't blame your job, your
Mm-mm.
coworker, your schedule, your family. At some point, you have to ask, okay, what am I going to do about this? Because just like we said on our last podcast, or the time before last, you cannot learn to swim by reading a book. you have to dip your toes into the water before you can swim. So, Kelly, so many times we have been talking that midlife is a superpower. So, I'm going to switch this conversation a little bit because I wanted to bring this topic about because I don't think it's said a lot of how hard midlife can really be. In we have been talking so much about how we can change our identities and how midlife can be a superpower. So I want to go there now. We've said how we've let the cat out of the bag. Midlife can be really hard. So now let's talk about how it can be a superpower. For those of us who really may not really feel that way right now, tell us more about it. Like, how can it be a superpower?
The excitement of it actually, you are actually getting to choose.
Okay.
Okay. And we aren't waiting for someone to give us permission.
Mm, mm,
Okay. And we really go deeper into ourselves and what makes us dance. I talk about that all the time. What makes you move from your position?
mm.
Ask yourself that question. What's going to give me that move? You don't have to dance. I do. I dance.
I like to dance. I'll dance with you.
You may not feel like dancing on the outside, but you can dance on the inside, girls.
Mhm. Uh-huh.
So, for the first time, you are not reacting to life, you're designing it.
Ooh, hold on a second for that. That is really good. So the first time you're not reacting to life, you're designing it, you're getting to choose,
Yes.
you're not holding up to other people's expectations. Because let's face it, all in our teenage years, our 20s, and most likely even into our 30s was all about reaching milestones, right?
Mhm.
Just like that baker was talking about. I reached these milestones. I reached this height, and then I reached this height, and then I reached this height. So now that's the beauty of moving into midlife, of these different things that are so-called ending and being open to other things, is you are designing it.
Right.
I
And it
love it.
might feel uncomfortable,
Hmm.
but sit in the uncomfortable. I mean, even if you feel like, oh my gosh, do I have to fix this? No. Maybe it's just something that you follow.
Mm.
It's going, hello, let's go this way.
Yeah, dig deep into it. I love that. Just follow. What's it
Right.
saying? Where does it want you to move?
So, superpower, gosh, how do we get our superpower? I feel like each of our decades has been building
Mm.
onto our superpower. We can we can look at ourselves and say something that we didn't mean to say and then be aware of it and then all of a sudden say the opposite. And it takes our energy higher. It rises us to the next level. And now you have wisdom and you actually can see your patterns more clearly when you go in to find your superpower, your awareness. You awaken your awareness and it moves you and you know what doesn't work. And you got to remember you're not starting from scratch, you're starting from experience. You get to experience everything. So, why don't we feel your energy? And what I want you to do is, I want you to breathe into it. So somewhere in your body, there is something that is twitching or off or moving or doesn't feel good. So I want to invite you, we're going to do 3 deep breaths in, 4 count, and then blow it out, 4 count. And I want you to breathe into the space that feels uncomfortable in your body. And then we'll check back in. So breathe in 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember to go to that space in your body that you can feel is off. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4. So we felt the energy, felt the shift. Now we're going to understand the energy. And what it's been telling you is that you're creating your life right now. Like, what is the story you're telling yourself? Like, is it a story that you really want to be living?
Mhm.
And if not, change it. Change it and see what the energy does. It might start unraveling that tightness in your back or in your neck or in your shoulders, which I feel right now. It's so interesting because I can feel the energy moving in my shoulders just by saying untightening and unraveling. So I'm telling myself a different story. And so now use the energy. What is it that you want to do? It's one,
Chances are, if you just do the one thing,
yes,
it'll lead to the other.
one thing. Because it's almost like a domino effect. It will take it. You literally put on your yoga clothes or your workout clothes, and then you go, oh, well, I've got my workout clothes, so I have time. It's just one step at a time. I just love this topic. I love it because it opens everything up. Heather and I are right in line with so many of you, working every day on our own journey through this time, but it's actually the most aligned version of myself that I have ever been, ever.
Myself too. It's once you get past the shock of being actually 50, and I'm over 50 now. You're over 50 now, and it's okay. It really is okay. Once you get past that and can really start to think about the ways that it can be a superpower within your knowledge, within your experience, within the things that you now get to do. Oh my gosh, put on your shoes and see where they'll take you.
Yes. If this conversation is hitting you, if you're in the space right now, we want to hear from you.
Absolutely. And we have something that's coming that goes a little bit deeper into all of this. Our program, The Soul's Matrix, Know Thyself, is about ready to be launched. So if you want to be notified when it's out and ready, and you can go over to our website and get that, then just comment notify me and we'll get it to you.
Yes. So remember to like and subscribe because there are so many women out there that really want to hear this. They just don't know it yet.
Help us.
Help us, please. So thank you so much for joining us this week, and we will see you next week.